poppin', y'all? It's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you guys are here joining me today for this natural hair video. I know I was supposed to have this video up last Wednesday, but I had some technical difficulties and just some things that happened that were out of my control, so I was not able to get that up for you guys, and I do apologize. So I'm just happy that I have it up this week. As suggested by the title, though, we are going to be doing a 3-strand twist out. I took a poll on Twitter, and this is what you guys wanted to see. So be sure to leave suggestions down below or on my Twitter at @ash_thebeauty. And yeah, I will get more of those natural hair videos uploaded for you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this video. Okay guys, so I'm starting off with my hair. It was washed earlier that morning, and now it's dry, so I'm just taking this spray bottle. It just has water in it, and I'm just dampening the hair because we don't want to work on dry hair, otherwise this style is not going to come out the way that we want. So I'm just spraying that in the hair, and then I'm just working that water through the roots and out to the ends. Now I'm going to be parting the hair all the way down the middle. Okay, so I'm going to secure one side, and then on the other side of my hair, I'm going to be sectioning this half into thirds. And right now I'm just sectioning the first third, which is going from the back of my head all the way to like the top of my ear, as you can see right here. And then I'm going to secure the top. So this is what the section looks like. It's pretty big. So right now I'm just going to start by detangling it, and I'm using a wide tooth comb to do so. Once I've got it detangled, I'm going to be going in with my Cantu Shea Butter for Natural Hair coconut curling cream, and I'm going to just take this amount here. I'm just going to smooth this through the hair, kind of just to re-moisturize it. It is already moisturized, but just to add a little bit more moisture. And this cream also is going to kind of help the curls be a little bit more defined. And then I'm going to comb that through just so that everything is evenly dispersed. And then I'm going to be taking my Cantu, I think this is the Curl and Defining Custard. Yeah. And it's kind of like a gel, and I just use a little bit of this because, girl, if you use too much of this, your hair will be crusty and flaky, and you don't want no crusty hair. So just don't use too much of this, okay? Okay. So I'm going to just comb through that hair again, and then I'm going to section the big piece into two because that the section is just too big to do a twist on that big of a section. So I'm just sectioning that off, and I'm working on the smaller section. I'm taking this brush and I'm smoothing out the hair, and just so that we can prevent any frizz, because we don't want any frizz. So I'm just making sure all the curls are really smooth. So I'm going to start off by braiding the roots, okay? If you guys have done like a twist out, you know that when you twist the hair, it's kind of puffy at the roots. So braiding it at the roots kind of decreases that puffiness, I guess. And so right here, I'm going to take the lonely piece, that's what I like to call it. I'm going to bring it around both strands of the hair, and just going to continue to do that. So the piece that's by itself, you just bring over both strands, and then you just like keep doing it. So it's kind of like a follow the leader. So the lonely strand gets behind all the other strands, and so on and so forth. So I hope that makes sense. Hopefully you guys can see better than I'm explaining, because I'm not very good at explaining things. But yeah, you're just going to continue to bring the lonely piece over all of the strands, and then over and over again. So I'm just going to speed this up for you guys so that you don't have to just sit here and watch me do it, because it takes a long time. It is a bit time consuming. And then I'm just going to seal the ends by finger coiling it. So this is what it looks like, and now I'm just going to continue to repeat the process on my hair. On this half of the hair, I put the pieces of each section, like I did 2 twists per section. But as you'll see later on, excuse me, I'm going to be doing 3 twists per section on the other half of my hair. The other side of my hair is kind of shorter than the other side, and so it just was easier for me to do 3 twists on the other side. and 2 twists on this side. But you'll see what I'm talking about in a little bit. And at the ends of the twist, I am adding a little bit more of that custard just to kind of hold the twists at the end so there's no frizzing. So here again, I'm going to show you guys how I did it. So as you can see, I'm tightly braiding the root, and then I'm going to start twisting again. So I'm bringing that lonely piece over, all the way over to the other side, and I'm keeping those 2 strands in the exact same order that they're in, and then I'm just gonna continue to do that over and over again. And I hope I'm making sense, but if you have to, rewind the video, watch it again if need be. But yeah, I'm just speeding this up again for you guys, and I'm just going to finish the rest of my head. I got that So this back section, I did do 2 twists, but the rest of the hair, I did 3 twists in each section. So yeah, I'm just speeding this up for you guys. And now I'm all done. So total, I think there's about 18 twists in my hair. So now I'm done, and I am hella exhausted, guys. So I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys in the morning for the takedown process. Okay, so it's the next morning, and I'm just taking my silk bonnet off, and these are the twists, all dry. So to take them down, I'm just going to like untwist. So I'm just reverse twisting, kind of not really, just like untwisting the whole thing, and then just gently pulling the 3 strands apart. And I'm gonna do this all over the head before I separate the curls. Okay, so this is what my hair looks like, and now I'm just going to be separating the curls. Excuse me. So how I separate the curls is I kind of like pull the big twists like up or down just to kind of stretch it, and then try to separate it, but separate it like where it naturally would separate. This is going to prevent any frizz. So I do this all around the hair, just pulling the strand and seeing where it naturally separates, and then just pulling it apart. Now if you do experience a little bit of frizz, you can always just finger coil the curl, and that should eliminate some frizz. Personally, I'm okay with frizz, not too much, but a little bit is fine by me. So I'm just going to continue to do this all over the head, and this is so time consuming as well. It probably took me like 15 to 20 minutes just to separate all the curls in my head, and yeah. So now most of the curls are separated. I mean, if anybody does twist outs, you know that eventually, or like as the day goes on, you find more curls that need to be separated. But I've separated most of the curls. So now I'm just fluffing the roots out just to give my hair more volume, and also to kind of diminish those parts that we had all over our head. And I like to use my fingers. You can use a pick, you can use a wide tooth comb, but I'm just using my fingers here, and I'm just fluffing out the roots. So I do a little bit of shaking, a little bit of fluffing, all that stuff. So this is pretty much how the style looks, but I do not like it like this. I don't want any hair on my head, so I'm going to be taking my edge control. This is a 24-hour edge control. I can't remember the name of it right now, but I got it from my local beauty supply, and this shit is so good, y'all, okay? Like, you see my edges? I got them BBs, y'all. I got BB edges. So that edge control is like, okay, edges, now let's get in formation, okay? So I'm going to take a brush after I put this edge control on my edges just to smooth them out further. And once I have my edges all smoothed out, I am going to be putting my hair in like a half up, half down type of style. So I'm just going to take the very front of my hair, like right at the ear. I'm going to pull the hair up, and I want to have as much volume as possible, so I'm going to leave some of the curls out on the side. As you can see me pulling them down right here, and I'm just going to be, just putting it half and half down, and I'm going to be securing it with this little rubber band right here. So yeah, this is the finished look of this style, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please feel free to leave this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. Leave suggestions for other videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.